besides being known as the best actor in Hollywood. They are also very rich men who know very well how to enjoy their fortunes. But have you ever wondered which one of them has the most luxurious airplanes? In this video, you will see the top 10 actors with the best private jets in the world. Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications, check the option all. But you have to do that in less than 5 seconds. You got it? And if you can, write in the comments #AllAboutSubscribe. Alright, let's get started. John Travolta. The actor is certainly one of Hollywood's most passionate aircraft men, and he doesn't hide this fact from anyone. John, in fact, has a giant fleet. He has already posted pictures, for example, with a Falcon 2000 in his garage, a medium-sized jet with an intercontinental range. About 65 feet long, the interior of the aircraft is capable of carrying about 10 passengers depending on the configuration chosen. And to give you an idea of the price, it is estimated that a new jet of this model can cost around $7 million. From the same brand, the actor also owns a Falcon 900, which he even used to transport supplies to hurricane victims. The aircraft is known for having 3 engines, which can offer even more safety and autonomy. The interior of the jet is also even more spacious and can hold up to 14 people. And it is no wonder that this aircraft can be found costing around $16 million. As an ambassador for the Qantas airline, he was given a Boeing 707 to call his own. Travolta owned the aircraft for 18 years until he donated it to a restoration museum. And even though the aircraft is old, you can find models of this plane costing more than $20 million. Already recently, the actor posted on his social networks that he got a license to fly a Boeing 737, with many speculating that he had acquired this model aircraft. It is one of the most famous and best-selling aircraft in history and can carry hundreds of passengers. And if the actor did purchase this amazing plane, he may have forked out more than $70 million. And all these John Travolta jets are just a part of his fleet because some sources claim that he owns several other aircraft. Morgan Freeman. It is nothing new that an actor as successful as Morgan Freeman uses fine aircraft to get around. But what few people know is that he is passionate about heights and managed to get his license to fly private planes in 2002. And since money is not a problem, it is known that he has already owned 3 aircraft. Starting with the cheapest, he has owned a Cessna 414, a twin-engine plane with a capacity of up to 8 passengers, whose price is estimated at around $500,000. From the same brand and more sophisticated, he also owns a Cessna Citation 501, a small executive jet with a turbofan engine, which can carry only 5 passengers. And to give you an idea of the price, depending on the year and model, this little jet can exceed $800,000. The actor's most expensive aircraft is the Emivest SJ-30, a modern light executive jet. The jet is powered by powerful turbofan engines capable of reaching a top speed of approximately 560 miles per hour and has a range of almost 2,900 miles. Its interior is also very comfortable and cozy, with a capacity for up to 9 passengers. And it is no wonder that to acquire this aircraft, it may be necessary to invest something around $7.5 million. And the curious thing about Morgan Freeman's jets is that he has already had a scare when the tires of the aircraft burst after takeoff and he had to make an emergency landing. In the end, it all worked out, but it goes to show that being a private jet owner has its downside, doesn't it? Arnold Schwarzenegger. A man as rich and powerful as Arnold Schwarzenegger has more than enough money to enjoy a lot of luxury and comfort. To get around more quickly, it is speculated that Arnold Schwarzenegger once owned a Gulfstream 3 model aircraft, a medium-sized executive jet, capable of carrying up to 19 people, offering great comfort to all passengers. And to enjoy all this luxury, Arnold had to spend a lot of money, with sources estimating that at the time he may have spent as much as $35 million. Mark Wahlberg. The actor has enough money to own his aircraft. Mark Wahlberg owns a Bombardier Global Express BD700 jet, a sophisticated twin-engine, high-performance, large business jet with an intercontinental range. The interior of the plane is super luxurious, with a maximum capacity to accommodate up to 19 people in great comfort, which can be verified by seeing Mark's posts on social networks. And to give you an idea of how powerful and modern this aircraft is, it was designed to fly long distances at high speed without the need to stop to refuel, which means that Mark Wahlberg can make non-stop direct flights to different continents. And there is no doubt that to enjoy all this luxury, it is necessary to invest a large fortune. To get an idea of the price, there are aircraft similar to his that cost upwards of $15 million. Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage loves to spend his money on luxurious means of transportation, such as incredible airplanes. He once owned, for example, a Gulfstream G400 jet, a sophisticated twin-engine, high-performance, mid-range, intercontinental business aircraft that can carry up to 20 passengers in comfort. This aircraft is one of the most modern that exists for private use, with an autonomy of almost 4,400 miles, being able to travel long distances without the need to stop for fuel. And to enjoy all this luxury is necessary to spend a good amount of money. It is estimated that a new aircraft of this model can exceed the bagatelle of $26 million. Tyler Perry. To get around in comfort and privacy, media mogul Tyler Perry has his private jets at his disposal. Portals point out that Tyler has owned not only one but several small jets that were stored at the Cobb County McCollum Airport. One of them is an Embraer Lineage 1000E, an executive plane produced by a Brazilian company with a capacity for up to 19 passengers. Depending on various configurations, the average price for a used jet of this model is $43 million. Some sources point out that he has also owned a Gulfstream V, a sophisticated twin-engine high-performance aircraft. It is speculated that the filmmaker paid for this aircraft $65 million and spent another $50 million to customize it. Until in January 2018, the jet was sold to televangelist Kenneth Copeland. Some say that a customized Gulfstream 3 once belonged to the actor, a plane that even carried Whitney Houston's body to New Jersey after her death in 2012. The little jet powered by two Rolls-Royce engines was worth about $125 million. In 2020, it appeared in the media that Tyler had loaned his other aircraft to Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. The model in question is an Embraer E190, which offers one of the most spacious interiors of all single-aisle aircraft, with a capacity of up to 124 passengers depending on the configuration. And the estimated value of this aircraft is $150 million. You definitely have to be as rich as Tyler Perry to own aircraft this luxurious. Jim Carrey. Being one of the most successful comedians in the world, Jim Carrey can afford to have a private jet always at his disposal. The actor's aircraft is the Gulfstream G550, one of the safest and best-performing private jets in the world, capable of reaching speeds close to the speed of sound. Not to mention its intercontinental range, which allows it to travel great distances without the need to stop for fuel. The interior of the jet is very comfortable and luxurious and can hold up to 19 passengers depending on the configuration adopted. This aircraft is so exclusive that there are only about 100 units of it in the world, and of course, to own one, you have to invest a real fortune. To have an idea of the price, it is estimated that Jim Carrey's aircraft cost around $60 million. Jackie Chan. A man as rich and powerful as Jackie Chan could not fail to have some aircraft always at his disposal. He owns, for example, a Legacy 500, a modern mid-sized twin-engine executive jet. One of the highlights of this aircraft is its speed of 563 miles per hour, which makes it one of the fastest executive jets in the world. Its interior is very modern and luxurious, with a maximum capacity for up to 9 passengers depending on the configuration chosen. And as reported in the press, Chan was the first person in China to purchase this model of jet, paying in 2016 around $20 million. Even more expensive and of the same brand, he also owns a Legacy 650, a large aircraft with an intercontinental range. To get an idea, the aircraft has a range of 4,488 miles, or about 8 hours of flight time, which is enough to travel between continents without the need to stop for fuel. Its interior is much more spacious, with about 540 square feet and a capacity for up to 13 passengers, offering much comfort and ergonomics for all on board. And to have an aircraft of this model, it is to be expected that Jackie Chan invested a lot of money. It is estimated that a new one costs around $32 million. Brad Pitt. The actor has already won as a gift from his ex-wife a helicopter to call his own. The actor got one of the Augusta-Westland A109 AMK-2 model, an aircraft with a capacity for up to 8 passengers, costing his ex-wife about $1.6 million. Another aircraft that Brad Pitt is speculated to have once owned is a Supermarine Spitfire, a single-engine fighter plane that was used extensively during World War II. And according to some sources, the actor is estimated to have paid around $3.3 million. Tom Cruise. It is not news to anyone that an actor as rich and powerful as Tom Cruise has a private jet always at his disposal. In a funny episode involving the actor's jet, he once sent the aircraft on a 5,500-mile round trip to take 300 cakes from his favorite bakery as a gift to the staff who worked with him. It is speculated that his aircraft is the Gulfstream G400 model, a sophisticated twin-engine high-performance business aircraft. It is estimated that a new aircraft of this model can cost upwards of $26 million. Kevin Hart. To get around more quickly to different places, Kevin is always seen in beautiful little jets. There was even a funny episode when his friend Nick Cannon had his picture plotted on Kevin's jet. Some sources speculate that he once owned a Hawker 400 XP, a twin-engine midsize executive aircraft. The interior of the jet can carry up to 8 passengers in great comfort, which can be noticed by looking at the pictures that Kevin Hart shares on social networks. During one of his trips, the actor had a big scare when the tire of the aircraft exploded, and he thanked God that everything turned out fine. And the price to own an aircraft of this model can reach about $2.5 million. Now write here in the comments, if you could choose one of the planes of the actors mentioned, which one would you choose? Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel Dios to satisfy your curiosity.